Okay, so for the past 5 or 6 years, we've all seen that "Built by Farmers" slogan on Case IH's ads, but that's not the first time they actually used it. When did it first appear in their advertising? Hit pause, drop a guess in the comments. Your answer in 3, 2, 1. Okay, I'm fairly sure that first showed up in a brochure around 1990 for the Maxim tractors. And it wasn't just a deal where they paid lip service to the concept after some market research either. Case IH wanted the Maxim tractors to be world competitors, and they were smart enough to know that they probably screwed up a few things in the prototypes during the design process. So in June of 1988, they shipped them over to the test farm in Hinsdale, Illinois, and they turned a group of farmers from all over North America loose on them. They tore them apart, and Case IH staff, pretty much engineers and top brass alike, they were all there with pens, paper, and cameras, and they were documenting pretty much the whole thing. And by the time the dust had settled, they had more than a dozen meaningful changes that they had to work through. Good first round. Now, most companies would probably call it good enough and ship it. Case IH, on the other hand, they scheduled round two. They sent a bunch of prototypes to the farmers around the world to put these machines through their paces. Loader work, chores, tillage, snow removal, basically whatever their operation needed. And the farmers documented their daily impressions, strengths, shortcomings in a notebook that they turned in when they were finished with the testing. And by the end of the process, Case IH had logged over 100,000 hours of real-world on-farm testing from farmers of all types and brand loyalties. Heck, half the testers weren't even red guys. And only after digesting all that feedback did Case finally give the Maxim the green light. And it's pretty cool to see a company spend that kind of time and money to actually, put their money where their mouth is when they say, yeah, we want your feedback. That's how you get a tractor that really earns the line, Built by Farmers. Anyway, if you want a deeper dive on the Maxim, hit the link in the description to read an article I recently wrote about these tractors. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you next time.